Scarborough trashes Trump voters. He says, who are these people? Who raised them? These elites, I'm so sick and tired of these elites. They hate you. They don't understand you. They live in their own world. They live in their own bubble. They don't understand that we are struggling right now. Middle class, working class people are struggling right now under this administration and wouldn't be able to survive another 4 years of this. They don't understand that. All they know is Trump bad. They hate Trump, and they don't understand why us normies would vote for someone like Trump. Well, I can tell you why. Under Trump, our economy was booming, we were thriving, and our dollars went a lot further. That's why we are for Trump. And then they can't stand you. They can't stand us. They spit in normal people's faces by saying things like this. They have a disdain for anyone that votes for Trump. I thought this was America. I thought we had a right to vote for whoever it is we want to vote for and not be chastised for it. You know, that's what I thought. But we're going to talk about it. We're going to play the clip. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from Legal Insurrection from Mary Chastain, and she reports that, my goodness, these bubble dwellers just don't get it, do they? That's what I was just alluding to. These elites, they live in a bubble. They live in their ivory tower. They don't understand us plebes, us peasants. Stop insulting my parents. These people don't have to worry about the economy as ordinary people have to battle every week over the bills. Grocery prices increase weekly, so we have to figure out what to cut or not add. They also forget that former President Donald Trump faced 2 assassination attempts. The shooter in Pennsylvania killed one Trump supporter and injured 2 others. We've seen Trump supporters attacked. We've seen VP Harris reporters spewing the left's rhetoric, calling Trump supporters Nazis and fascists. We've seen the left vandalize Trump supporters' homes and signs. For crying out loud, the journalist says, my mom in Illinois won't put up any Republican signs in her yard. Now, that's crazy. We live in an atmosphere where you can't even put up a sign of who you're supporting for fear of being attacked. That is disgusting. And the left is worried about the Republicans. Are you for real? It goes on to say, get off your high horse, Joe Scarborough. You can hear the snobbery in his voice. I mean, just disgusting. Let's just play this clip. Let's play this clip here.
I will ask the question that I think is a fair question to ask. Who raised these people?
Yeah.
Because they were not raised by anybody in my neighborhoods that I grew up, any middle-class neighborhoods that I grew up in. These people were not there. They were not raised. I mean, they weren't in the classes I went to growing up.
So where were we then? So you must didn't grow up in the middle class. So who are you talking? See how he has a disdain for the middle class, but yet he tries to pretend like he comes from the middle class. Well, I don't know. I don't really know Scarborough's background. I know Mika Brzezinski comes from privilege. Her dad, Zuzinski Brzezinski, was a wealthy man. You know, eyes wide shut. I can go down a deep rabbit hole with their family. But anyway, so Scarborough shows the disdain he has for the middle class. Just listen to him. Listen to him.
In elementary or middle or high school or college, they just weren't there. That wasn't the America I grew up in, where people would laugh at the idea of people of the press getting shot. Like, everybody would sit around and like, what's he talking about? Or
no one laughed about that. What is he's just making stuff up.
Or again, the
laughing at the Puerto Rican
other
joke.
Things, laughing at the Puerto Rican joke.
My God,
that Puerto Ricans are a pile of trash. Are laughing at.
That's not what he said in the joke. He said Puerto Rico is a pile of trash because of the trash that's compacted. They only have 29 facilities to get rid of trash, and all of it is full, and they have nowhere to put their trash. So that's what that's what he was alluding to in the joke, and they know this, but they just want to be so dishonest.
This 83-year-old man being bludgeoned nearly to death. That's an applause line. That's a laugh line. Again, who are these people? Where are they coming from? And who raised them? And how did Donald Trump twist their point of view so much in 9 years that the brutalization of an 83-year-old man is something to laugh about, or the shooting of press members is an applause line?
Yeah, laughs and cheers when Trump suggested the press should be shot. And my friend, the legendary photographer at the AP, Evan Vucci, who's traveling with the Trump campaign here, says that as each rally goes on, particularly last night in Georgia, the threats from the crowd to the press, they're there in the arena, only growing. They're really concerned there about the security situation. And that's
Trump did not joke about shooting the press. I mean, these people are disgusting, man. These people are disgusting the way they twist stuff just to fit their narrative to attack Trump and Trump supporters. If you don't think they have a disdain for you, then you don't know what's going on. These people hate you. They hate us because when George Bush said they hate us because of our freedom, he was correct, but I don't think it was it's not the Arabs that he's talking about that hate us for our freedom. I think it's the globalist elites that really hate us because of our freedoms, and that's why they come out and attack us. Every once in a while, people like Joe Scarborough come out and show us their true colors and tell us how they really feel. These people are evil and they hate us. But the article goes on to say, look, I don't like Trump's rhetoric. His phrasing can be way off. But as a former far leftist, I know for a fact that the left's rhetoric has always been way worse. I'm not excusing some of the crap I hear from the right, but man, so much worse from the left. I agree. The left's rhetoric is dangerous, even though I wonder how many people on the right are numb to it. I've only been on the right since 2009. Hey, that's around the same time I woke up. That's around the same time I woke up. A year after seeing Obama's policies and seeing his actions and what he actually did compared to his rhetoric, and I was like, that's what I felt. I felt that disconnect, and I was like, wait a minute, he really don't hold the same values as me, and how he attacked Christians and talked trash about the Bible. That really woke me up to what the left was really about. They really don't hold the same values that I held. The article goes on to say, honestly, I roll my eyes when I hear Nazi and fascist because I hear it all the time. For those who have been on the right for a long time, are you numb to the name calling? Something tells me that hatred of the media has gone on for a long time. Shoot, even when I was a leftist, I hated the media because I saw the bias and it ticked me off. I agree too. These people act like no one on the left wished the shooter in Pennsylvania didn't miss. They act like no one said they hope the second guy doesn't miss. They rant and complain about the Puerto Rican joke for days, but barely spend time on 2 assassination attempts on Trump. Trump isn't wrong when he says the media hates you. They do. They always have hated the right. And it shows. It shows when you watch clips like this. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.